You think you're working hard. You think you're pushing yourself. Let me tell you something. Your mind is lying to you. It's telling you that you've done enough when you barely scratched the surface. The human mind is a survival mechanism. It will always try to protect you, to keep you comfortable, to hold you back. That's why most people never break through. That's why most people quit when it gets tough, because that's the easy thing to do. That's the comfortable path, but if you take that path, you will never see what you're truly capable of. Greatness doesn't come from comfort. Greatness comes from pushing beyond what you thought was possible, from stepping into the unknown. You've got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You've got to learn to push past that voice that tells you to stop. That's where the growth happens. That's where the transformation begins. Most people live their entire lives avoiding discomfort, avoiding pain, avoiding struggle. But what they don't realize is that pain is the path to greatness. The struggle is the key to unlocking your full potential. Every time you feel like quitting, every time you hear that voice telling you to stop, that's the moment you need to push even harder, because that's when you know you're growing. That's when you know you're stepping into the next level of yourself. And the truth is, most people never reach this level because they stop at the first sign of difficulty. They let fear and doubt control them. But not you, not anymore. You have to reprogram your mind to welcome hardship, to welcome struggle, to see it as the price you must pay to reach your highest self. Think about someone like Kobe Bryant. Do you think he became one of the greatest basketball players of all time by taking it easy? No, he was in the gym at 4 a.m., working harder than anyone else. When others were sleeping, he was grinding. He had the Mamba mentality, a relentless drive to be better, to push through pain, to embrace the struggle. And that's what made him a legend. He didn't wake up and decide to be great one day. He made that decision every single day. When he was exhausted, he still trained. When he was injured, he still showed up. When others made excuses, he found a way. That's the level of commitment it takes to be the best. That's the kind of discipline that separates legends from the rest. And yet, too many people believe that they can coast their way to success, that they can find a shortcut, that they can get by with the bare minimum. But you and I both know that's a lie. There are no shortcuts. There is no easy way. It's about showing up day after day when no one is watching, when no one is applauding, when no one even believes in you yet. I wasn't always this person. I was overweight, lazy, making excuses, living a life of mediocrity. But one day I had to face myself in the mirror. I had to stop lying to myself. I had to own up to my failures, my weaknesses, and my excuses. That's the hardest part. Looking yourself in the mirror and admitting that you're not who you want to be. But that's also the most powerful moment of your life. Because when you take full responsibility for where you are, you take control of where you're going. No more blaming, no more excuses, no more waiting for someone to save you. You save yourself. You put in the work. You do what needs to be done, no matter how hard it is, no matter how long it takes. And I'm telling you right now, it won't be easy, but nothing worth having ever is. If you're willing to endure, if you're willing to push through, you will rise to levels you never thought possible. People always ask me, how do I stay motivated? You know, motivation is weak. Motivation fades. One day you feel like doing it, the next day you don't. And if you rely on motivation, you'll never achieve anything great. What you need is discipline. What you need is consistency. What you need is an unbreakable mindset that says, I don't care how I feel, I do it anyway. That's how you separate yourself from the rest. That's how you build the kind of mental toughness that makes you unstoppable. Look at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He wasn't handed success. He started with just $7 in his pocket. He was broke, struggling, and had every reason to give up. But he didn't. He kept grinding, kept showing up, kept pushing forward. And now he's one of the hardest working men in Hollywood, one of the most successful entertainers in the world. Why? Because he refused to quit. Because he built a mindset that didn't allow failure to stop him. There are no shortcuts. There are no easy ways. If you want to change your life, you have to suffer. You have to put yourself in situations where there is no way out but through. You have to embrace the grind, embrace the struggle, embrace the pain, because that pain is the price you pay for greatness. The road to success is paved with failure, rejection, pain, and moments of self-doubt. The question is, will you keep going despite it all? Will you push through when most people would give up? Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you. Get up and go to war with yourself. Wake up early. Put in the work. Train your mind. Train your body. Push past your limits and refuse to accept anything less than your absolute best. That's how you change your life. That's how you become the person you are meant to be. At the end of your life, when you look back, do you want to see a life full of regrets? A life where you played it safe? A life where you let fear hold you back? Or do you want to see a life where you gave everything? Where you pushed beyond what you thought was possible? Where you became something greater than you ever imagined? The choice is yours. The work is yours. The pain is yours. But so is the victory. Stay hard. Stay relentless. Stay unstoppable.